Key, I think is the good way of saying it. Hi folks, welcome in. We're doing a short signing today as I am I am overloaded with things to do, and I wanted to do a signing as well. But I'm also going to be in MegaCon tomorrow, and I'm absolutely not in Orlando today. So I'm going to be doing a signing. We're also going to be doing a very quick coffee chat morning for tier 3 people, and that segues nicely into saying hello to a few people. Firstly, hello to my pal and yours, Blue Owl's Medic. Hi, feathered friend, how are you?
Hello, I'm well.
Hello.
Feathered. That me.
Yeah, feathered friend, our fine feathered friend. And hello also to our amazing mods as well, without whom we couldn't run the show and also the Discord show. And hello to everyone in chat as well for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had fun. Shadowlands are a bit fucking confusing. Jesus Christ. I feel a bit like we're starting all over again, man. It's a bit all over that we're like starting all over again. It's a bit crazy. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like Shadowlands are genuinely quite scary. So yeah,
it's spooky.
It's spooky as fuck. Yeah, I quite dig it, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So anyway, those of you that are going to be at Orlando, hopefully to see you at some point. And yes, I'm also going to be in Phoenix. That's been announced as well. I'm also going to be a few other places too, and there's going to be more shows throughout the year depending. So that's of the States. I'm not sure what's happening in the rest of the world, but we'll let you know, which is great. So I'm looking forward to seeing more people, which is amazing. And thanks very much for everybody for tuning into this fucking thing. So without further ado, shall we start? Shall we start?
Let's do it.
Let's start. All right, cool.
And go. Go.
Entertaining. Cool. Speaking of entertaining, I just need to get up the crib sheet that Scintillate very kindly donated to us, which is actually coming with me to Orlando because it's fucking brilliant. It's very useful.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's very useful. Yeah, it's coming with me. So thank you very much indeed. We're going to start off quickly, so we don't have a huge amount of time tonight, I'm afraid. Jesus. By the way, yes, the new prints are on sale. There's 3 prints, which is the Lonely Hearts Heisey, the Bloody Valentine, and the new Astarion print. If you haven't seen it, it's very sexy. It's very sexy.
Spicy.
It's very spicy.
I like yeah.
So if you don't want spicy, you've got the Bloody Valentine one, which is less spicy, and that might be more appropriate if there's a different kind of message that you want, which is fair enough. But those are all going to be signed off camera. We can't, in good conscience, do what we attempted to do last year and this year. So we're going to try and get them done quickly, as well as carrying on with all of the on-screen signings for this one that we're still doing, which will take some time, but we're still getting through it, which is cool. So the other signed ones will be off camera, which means you'll get them reasonably quickly, but you won't see them signed. They will be signed by me. Nobody else does my signings. Just FYI. Okay, so sorry about the wait everybody's had. A continual wait. I appreciate everybody being patient and being cool about it, so thank you very much indeed. First up is for Ali. Ali. You right, Ali? Don't know why I'm going Scouse. She's probably not Scouse at all. You right? Hey, Ali. You right there, Scally? It's because it rhymes with Scally, that's why that's my moment to. Alright, can we do a romantic line? Stars and hearts. Darling, gets me every time. Astarion is cemented in gaming history. Congrats to you and Larian. Larian are amazing. They deserve all the praise. So that was me. I added that bit on. Larian are amazing. They deserve all the praise. This is true. So we're into a romantic line. Something a bit a bit lovey-dovey, romantic.
I love you. I love this, and I want it all.
About as romantic as it gets, because he actually says the weapon. I love you. I love this. And I want it all. Sorry.
They like darlings. Maybe throw in a darling.
I'm throwing a darling. It doesn't cost me a thing. It doesn't cost this. I once had a situation where I was doing a producing role as well as an acting role on something, which I won't name. And they said, "Oh, you can only have 1 credit." I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Well, your company can have a credit, but you can't have 2 credits." I was like, "Why not?" It's like, "Because we don't have the budget for it." It's like, what are you talking about? You're making the credits. It's virtual. There's no film involved. It's virtual. You just literally type it in. And by the way, you've already got a line for my company You could just put my name. It's like there's nothing. It doesn't cost you a single thing. It's insane. Very strange experience. That was a game from some years ago, so it's not a recent thing or anything. But it was a very weird moment of what are you talking about? It doesn't cost you anything. Madness. Absolute madness. Very strange. Madness. Very strange. So I got 1 credit, which is fine, but it was a bit like, really? Like that doesn't make any sense. Are you sure? Very funny. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. It's a little BTS of bizarreness. I never get angry with things like that. I just think it's weird. I just think it's so weird and funny. It's actually hysterical. It's like,
same thing.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't really get mad. I just get baffled.
I get baffled, but in a very I'm trying to work it out now. Yeah, I very rarely get. It takes a lot to piss me off, as you know. But in fact, I've never been pissed off at you. You've never seen my anger.
We've never in all these years. I've never
pissed me off.
Honestly, I feel like there's 2 times where it would have been justified, but you
that was your cat.
were totally nice.
That was your cat.
So, you talked me down.
I wasn't angry. The slides of it was fucking.
No, you weren't. You're like, that's hilarious. And I was like,
75-minute blank screen with people trying to find the meaning of life or the meaning of the blank screen, and there's actually just a fucking cat messing with everybody. Amazing. All right. I hope everybody's okay and doing well, and you're in safe space and a happy place. This is for Megan. Absolute favourite of Astarion. Please write whatever you wish. And a Gustarian. So I'm going to write careful and light. Classic line. Classic. And then I'm going to do a little Gustarian up in the corner there. There's some other cool news.
Yeah?
Big cool news. Actually, I don't even know if I can say it because I don't know if it's been announced yet. I'm going to hold off because I don't want to get into trouble. But there's some very cool news. Fair. There's some cool news which I might reveal at some point. I'll speak to the people relevant and see if I can reveal it. But there's some cool news coming, which is great. This is for me, Megan. There's a cheeky Gustarian there, darling. Thank you very much.
The suspense. Cliffhanger.
Okay, next up.
Tune in next episode.
Tune in next time. This is Chloe. This is for Chloe. Chloe. I don't know if they're French. I'm just saying it. Chloe. Something sweet, romantic, ooh, and a little star, if you wouldn't mind. I can do a little star. I'll do a little heart on one cheek and then a little star on the other. Because that is my want. Sweet and romantic. Something else other than the I love you line.
You've got this and I've got you?
Yep, that's cool. Do I have to write it ooh? Do I have to put ooh?
You do. Yeah. U-W-U. Ooh. And then you put your hands under your chin. Oh, why did I do it? You can't see me. But it's like, ooh. It's perfect.
What the fuck I mean, I sort of have an idea of what uwu means, but what does it mean? I know it's Japanese, right?
That I don't know where it originates.
I think it's Japanese.
I would think so.
I think it sounds like it should be Japanese.
Maybe?
It means
it's cute. An emoticon?
It means cute, apparently. It's just
it's like, it's so cute because it makes you go ooh, and it looks like if you look at the UWU, it's supposed to be like a face.
Okay.
Like it's little like a little mouth being like turned up.
Okay. Okay. So uwu is a Japanese emoji. That's what we're saying. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Next up is for Grace. Hi, Grace. Can you please write to my bloodthirsty friend Grace, or something cute like that? Is that cute?
I would keep it to my bloodthirsty friend.
Have I missed the pulse?
A ball babe? Is that a ball babe happening right now?
Yeah, have I missed the pulse of pop culture for millennials that bloodthirsty friend is now considered cute?
Yeah, actually, I think you've circled back around.
It's circled back around to the dark ages when bloodthirstiness was seen as an attribute. To my bloodthirsty friend. Okay. This is my long-term bloodthirsty friend, Blue. Oh, pleasure to meet you. Charmed.
You see, I would be okay with somebody introducing me like that. Weirdly. Because if they didn't laugh, if they didn't get it, then I don't want to hang out with that person.
Yeah, right. If they don't get it, then that's
like you asked about. Have you ever heard like asking how you can like really get to know somebody is if like you can hang out with them? For me, is like asking them an absurd question and their reaction alone. So like if I asked you what's your favorite kind of potato, there's no wrong answer to what kind of potato. But if you're the type of person to like,
obviously the answer is immediately the royal one, royal potatoes. They're the best kind because they're chosen by God or something. I see.
But like, if I'm talking to somebody and they are like dismissive of that,
right?
They're like, "What a stupid question." I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you.
But in all seriousness, royal potatoes are a thing, and definitely, yes, they are the king of potatoes. They're the king of potatoes. Royal Edward potatoes, I believe they're called. Is it the king of potatoes? Hysterical.
Royal.
I got one from Royal. I've got one indulgent Royal. I've got one from Holly. Thanks to all the subs and donations as well, folks. The last few weeks, it's been amazing. It's great to be back, and we are going to be continuing throughout the year. Regular service is resumed more or less, so don't worry, we're not going to go anywhere, and we are going to carry on playing the games. Next up is for Holly. There's a private message which I'm going to take privately because no. Sorry. Okay, I don't know if that landed or not. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna come back. I'll be in a sec.
Hey chat, I saw a couple of people asking if you're new. If you're familiar with Twitch, there's 1, 2, 3 tiers for subscription. If you're a tier 3 subscriber on Twitch or Legendary Chaos Goose on YouTube as a member, once a month Neil does a coffee chat where we have a channel where you ask your questions, and then Neil does a Discord call with those folks, and we all chat. So it's just a way to thank you guys for your support, answer some of your questions. Yes, we are going to have a channel for MegaCon. Yes, we are.
Hello. So what? MegaCon? What? This is for Holly, by the way.
We're going to have a Discord channel for it.
Is it
so
live?
People can. No. But just I don't think so. But just like people can post their photos and their cosplays.
Cool. That's really cool.
And be able to post their photos with you if they take one. So people who can't go can kind of feel like they're there.
Nice.
I'm going to be hanging out.
Yeah.
In the channel.
That's cool. And did we have a private conversation about plans, or are we not discussing that in public?
Oh, we could talk about that.
Yeah, you're doing the thing, right?
Are you talking about the Phoenix?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna be at the Phoenix convention.
Yay!
And with Neil. I will. Should be fun. I haven't been to a convention in years because of COVID and everything, so I miss it greatly.
It'll be really cool to hang out with you, mate.
It'll be fun, and I do like Arizona. Arizona's cool. Well, it's actually hot, but.
Yeah, apparently Phoenix. This is one thing I know about Phoenix. By the way, this is from Holly. Thank you for the message. I drew a little cat star in for you, just shits and giggles.
Cute.
This is a gift, you know.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you. I won't forget it. It was the line I wanted as well. Here's an interesting fact I know about Phoenix: that sometimes it gets so hot in Phoenix that they have to ban air travel because the air gets so hot it cannot give the uplift required for a plane unless you accelerate way past safety limits and burn off a shit fucking ton of fuel just to get the plane in the air. They have to ban air travel. That's how fucking hot it gets.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird? I've never heard of that before. That it gets so hot you cannot. It's too hot to fly. Isn't that fucking insane?
You have to do anything. You just stay inside with your AC.
Isn't that mad?
That's too hot. You're gonna melt. You're gonna fry.
No, it's gonna be fine. So isn't that fucking crazy? You could sizzle. You could make breakfast on the sidewalk.
You could crack an egg, cook an egg
breakfast
right there. People
sidewalk.
do that, or cookies. I've seen people bake cookies on their car dashboard.
I've seen that
because it's so hot.
I've seen people do eggs on their carburetors. I've definitely seen that. That's a fucking trip. Just to show off. I mean, it tastes like shit because it tastes like oil in a car. But it is kind of fun to see somebody cook stuff on a car. It's kind of funny. Here it is. This is for Kayla Thea. Caliphy, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please make a cheeky and suggestive message. Ex-Army vet, we thank you for your service. Thank you very much indeed. And yes, happy to make a cheeky and suggestive message. Cheeky and suggestive. Suggestively cheeky. Here's my little treat with their cheeks all flat. How about that?
Love it.
Or,
I love it.
Wasn't there another one I really like? There's one that's very funny. Back for more? I'm not surprised. That one. Well, it's not back for more. It's something else for more. It's come back for... What is it? What is the line? Does anybody know? Come back for more. Can't get enough. That's it. Can't get enough. I'm not surprised.
I saw a comment that asked if you're prepared for the humidity in Florida.
I've been to Florida before.
Yeah? Was it? I've been like one time.
It was a swamp. It's in a swamp. It's basically a swamp. It's a swamp with a city on top of it. The alligators all have like Starbucks, you know? They're all like there in their sunglasses and shorts. Looking, like judging the tourists as they go past. Tourists. Like that. It's literally a swamp. Yes, I've spent quite a bit of time in Orlando, actually. So my twin brother used to work in Orlando in Disney.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
Yes, I went to hang out with my twin. He's a cameraman. He's a very cool guy. And I went to hang out with him in Orlando, which was very interesting. At Christmas, which is like a fucking nightmare. Christmas Disney is so Christmas, it's terrifying, actually. It's slightly terrifying. Slightly scared of Disney Christmases. Everybody's happy all the time. It's slightly terrifying. This one woman, I was getting so sick to death of like people telling me to Merry Christmas and all this kind of shit, that I was with somebody, I can't remember who it was. We were walking to a car park, back to the car, having left my brother because he had to work on Christmas Day, which sucks. We were all a bit pissed off because my brother had to work. And as I was going back, clearly not okay with the fact that my brother has to work, and I didn't want to leave him, and I came all the way over to see him, and it was just bad luck for him, and it's just one of those things. But I was clearly not in an okay place, and out of nowhere, a Disney employee comes and goes, "Smile!" And you're like, I was so close to like screaming at them, like, "Fuck off!" Like, no! You will not bend me to your the rats will. No! Smile! It's like, no, get me out of here. And I fucking love Disney, eh? I fucking love Disney. I'm a big, like, as Blue knows, Blue and I are massive Disney fans. We've gone to Disney.
We are. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
We've had two very successful ventures into Disney recently.
We have.
Yeah, it's been fun, dude. The one with Nick was amazing. Last time was great as well, but the one with Nick was amazing. Although the last time we did do an epic TikTok, which I'm still a bit scared of TikTok, so I enjoy that. This is for Eli.
Have you ever been to Universal? Man,
I have, but
I want to go to Universal.
Yeah, but a very long, like in the 80s.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They had a. This is how far back I go. They had an A-Team truck, pretty much 1-to-1 scale, that was made out of like fiberglass or something, and you could lift the entire thing up. Like as a kid, you could lift it by like one wheel. It was weird. It was so strange. And it was like a thing. It was like this weird toy thing. So there's a picture of me somewhere like lifting up the A-Team truck. And it's enormous, so it's very cumbersome. So you're just sort of wobbling a lot like this. But I'm just fucking lifting it like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's made of fiberglass. Like a baby could pick this thing up. It's fucking strange, dude. It's very weird. I remember a few other things about that. But Universal was cool. I quite enjoyed it. This is for Eli. It's for Eli. Careful. I bite. Yes, it's been a long time. But yes, I like theme parks. They're fun. Next up is for Max. It's for Max. Thanks for bringing so much joy to Astarion. A quote, any quote will do. Okay, I should write any quotes. Good old.
You should just write the words "any quote."
No,
any quote will do.
I do that with surprise, don't I? When someone says surprise me, surprise. I'm really conscious of having his giggle, man.
Why?
I don't mind it, but every now and again I sit there going, it is a permanent fixture of mine now. It is like, it's permanent. It's not going away. I do.
Do you remember what your giggle was previously? Like a giggle's a giggle. Like, I don't know.
But I didn't used to giggle so much. I used to like do, like fucking cackling laughter. I'm sure there's like videos of me laughing with you, like.
I bet if we go back far enough.
I bet if we go
in
back
the
far,
bots.
if you go back, no, it won't be because I started in 2019, so we started in 2020. But if you and I go back to something like from one of the conventions when we met or something like that, it's probably the only footage of you and I before. Then you'll probably see me go or something like that, like some kind of fucking cackle or something. I don't know, something like that. Like 2018,
2019, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2018, 20. There's definitely stuff. You know what, man? Fuck it. Who cares? But it's just kind of interesting. It's just like it's just for me.
He's always going to be a part of you.
He's never leaving. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that, but it is kind of interesting. Thanks so much for bringing me joy through the amazing. Love it. Oh yeah, any quote would do. Careful. I'm going to do that one because I like that one, and it's a good old classic. Careful, I'm bad. It's also fun to say. So if anybody's having a bad day, try doing the Astarion. Careful, I'm bad. Just to yourself. It's really fun. Makes you feel quite powerful as well, in a very slightly naughty way. Careful. I'm bad. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, All right, next up is for Inette. Hi, Inette. Can you say the line, "That's what you want, isn't it? To be mine forever." If you have the time, and if not raw, I'm going to do both. I'll do both. That's fine. I have time. Not really. I don't have any time at all, but that's fine. We're all going to do it anyway. Fuck it.
I see this comment that Vero says that they can't unhear "Careful, I bite" without hearing the Brummy accent, and that reminds me, the number one YouTube short you have, I believe, has like 1.5 million views, and it's just a short clip posted with you doing the Brummy accent. That's like the number one out of all the clips we've posted to that channel.
Christ.
Just like 2 seconds of you being a Brummy. It's the most hits. I don't know what people want anymore. I don't know what people want anymore.
You don't know. Clearly you don't. You do. Anybody that's not American. Well, I guess anybody in America that doesn't know what a Brummy accent is, it's the equivalent of doing like, I don't know, like a Alabama accent. I guess it's something like that.
Right.
It's like a deep South, like Alabama accent. It's very twangy and very
like Yolstarion.
A lot of diphthongs. Yeah, Yolstarion. I saw that. Yolstarion is amazing. Always a pleasure to see you sauntering over. Y'all. Should we not go down that route? Careful. I bite. That's it.
I bite. What were you thinking activating that lance?
What were you thinking activating that there lance? I was right there. No. Next time. No. What else can I do for you? Or any other chaos you want to unleash and all? I'd love to play a character like that. That'd be really fun.
Oh, I would love it.
That'd be really fun. Just slow it right down, you know? This is for Shanice. So tell me what you desire. What can I do for you, my dearest pet? That's a Lord Astarion line, I think. Yeah,
sounds like it.
Sounds like it, yeah. I do love the fact that I got to create kind of two characters in one.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
so you did.
Now that the game's come out and the whole thing, we can talk a little bit more freely about the game. No real spoilers, folks, because obviously people are still playing through it, which is amazing, including me. But there is an ascended Astarion, which people probably know, as well as an unascended Astarion. I'm not going to go into details of why, although it is all over the internet. But anyway, but one of the fun things that I got to do with the directors and the writer as well, with Stephen, is Stephen and also the other writers that contributed towards Astarion wrote this ascended storyline. And so when I came across it, I realized that, that his voice probably changes as well, because his whole status changes. And his whole situation changes, and his power changes. So I've got to do something else, because that'll be also an easy way for me to switch between one and the other. And so I decided that if I was thinking about it at home, and I was like, well, I guess like, you know, I've always talked about Astarion being very theatrical. So what if Astarion's unascended spawn is theatrical, and ascended Astarion is operatic, and use that as a sort of launch pad, so that one is theatre, one is opera. So the two are the same kind of things, but essentially, do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. It's like for that, and actually, and I offered that up to the directors, and they really liked it. And
no, I love that. I love that.
Kirsty Gilmore was the first person I tried it with. I think it was Kirsty Gilmore, who's an amazing director. I think pretty sure it was her session. I did the first Lord Astarion thing, and we set the tone there, and that was really cool.
And I don't know if this was your choice, but he also holds himself differently.
Yes, he does. He definitely holds himself differently.
He's like way more upright. His chest is a little more out.
Yeah, that's
like
status. That was all. That's like Laban work. So we were just using completely different status shift change as well. So whereas he has a lot of flow and all this kind of stuff, and it's theatrical and distracting. To always look at over here and don't see how I really feel with Spawn Astarion. With Lord Astarion, we talked about a lot about the idea that the facade, the cover is now off completely, so that you see him at his most terrible, and it's completely honest, and he doesn't have to pretend anymore. So he loses a lot of the flamboyance and the fun of the theatricality, which is all a distraction anyway. That's all distraction, so you don't see how, you know, his hurt and damage and vulnerability. So Lord Astarion doesn't need that anymore. So we just thought, okay, now it's off. He doesn't need to pretend. He doesn't need to do too much. It's all about status and that kind of stuff. It was a really fun experience to take a character I've been with for a long time and then flip it. And that was, again, brilliant writing by Larian, brilliant storytelling by them all, and brilliant ideas. So yeah, it was really fun. That's
awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool, dude. So this is for, again, it was an actor's dream. This job was an actor's dream. This is for Sarah. I love the line, "Can't get enough, darling. I'm not surprised." And a heart doodle. So yeah, it'll be a heart doodle.
A heart doodle?
A heart doodle. Sounded very Swedish. A heart doodle.
A heart doodle.
Humor do, bro. Yo, what's it? I was gonna say, humor do. Ja, heart doodle. It sounds like it. Humor do means how are you? So humor do, jag mår bra, tack. Heart doodle. Heart doodle sounds like it could be something else. Jag mår bra, heart doodle.
It sounds like a pastry.
I fucking love Swedish. It's a really lovely, fun, interesting language. It's very difficult, but it's very fun. So is Icelandic. Icelandic's really fun too. As all the Scandinavian languages have real flair and kick. They're just so lilting, and they just whoop up and down, you know. This is for Sarah. Can't get enough. Heart doodle. Sorry. I'm not mocking the language. I think it's brilliant. I just think it's really funny at the same time. Here's the thing. Here's a question. Because I was raised British, obviously. So what does I guess it doesn't work with Americans so well. You need to not have English as your primary native language. But I'm curious as to non-indigenous English speakers, like people like French people or like Japanese or something. What if they went before they learn to speak English? What the English sounds like to them? Do you know what I mean?
There's a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video of a short, like, couple-minute film where they did just that.
Really?
Where they're speaking English, but it's not English. It's kind of like Simlish a little bit if you played The Sims.
Yeah.
But it's really trippy because it's like, as an English speaker, it does sound like English, but it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know how to describe it.
It's what English sounds like to a person who doesn't speak English.
To other people, yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
I need to see that.
It's really cool. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link because it is really fascinating.
Because I always think like British sounds like to people that don't speak English. Like
right.
That, do you know what I mean? Like that. You know, whereas American would be like,
it's really cool.
Do you know what I mean? That's really funny. That's cool. I like that idea. That's really fun. That's great, Blue. Thank you. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I found it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes.
Next up is this is for Wendy Tsai Yu Chen. I think it's Yu Chen. Please write, "That's what you want, isn't it? To be mine forever." And the Gustarian doodle. So this is for Wendy, Tsai, Yu-Chen. That's what you want, isn't it? To be mine forever. Muhahaha.
I did for that.
I didn't ever really improvise any. I improvised how I'd say the line, obviously, but I didn't improvise any words really for Astarion. There's hardly anything that I changed. I don't think we changed anything really. Maybe like one thing or something, just because didn't quite work or something. So largely all the script is as scripted. Like I did the lines as scripted. But there was definitely a moment I think I tried to squeeze in muhahas and things like that. I definitely thought like, what if I can get away with a cackling laugh that kind of sounds like a muhaha? I definitely did some. But there was definitely. He has a new laugh. I didn't tell you that. Ascended Astarion has a new laugh. Do you want to hear it?
I just feel like it's more true to the character.
do you want to? Yeah. But do you want to hear the actual Ascended Astarion's laugh? I don't know if you picked up on it on your playthrough.
Yes.
Okay.
No, so, I haven't actually gotten that.
No. I changed the laugh. So the laugh with unascended is it's all like high and lilting and trill and shrill. Sorry, and up there and piercing, and then Lord Astarion is like that.
Oh.
So I dropped it. So he goes, "Oh dear. Well, that's not very good, is it?" It's all like down here and low and short as well. So it was really like it was fun. It's something like that. You'll see it. So there's a difference.
It's like a wealthy laugh. I don't know how to describe it better than that.
Laugh. It's a of means laugh.
Aristocratic. I see somebody say, yeah.
It's a better than you laugh. I have more money.
So interesting. I have a palace. What do you have?
I have a
castle. Camp? How cute.
I have a castle. Don't you have one? Sad for you. Yeah, it's like that. That's cool. Oh, man. There you go. I forgot the Gustarian after all that. Next up is for Kayla. This is for Kayla. You couldn't wait 10 seconds before being an absolute freak with the Gustarian. Sure thing, we'll do the Gustarian first, why not? Break with tradition. Honk. I still get a kick out of the fact that Gustarian was never supposed to be a thing.
Dude, what's crazy is that was like 2020. I swear that was years ago, and then it resurfaced. I swear to you, it like resurfaced. It was not a recent thing because I remember where I was living at the time, and like I remember that moment exactly. And I haven't lived there for like over a year, so yeah, it's
fucking wild.
It's really funny.
That's wild, dude. That's wild.
It was 2021. Yeah, wow. It was a while ago.
That's crazy.
And it's still the longevity of the goose, man.
Who knew?
I have a thing. I need to tell you something.
Tell me a thing.
Okay, real quick. Yeah. I want to thank. I'm so sorry. I don't have your name at the ready, but there were a couple of community members.
It's Neil. We've only known each other for 7 years. Neil.
No.
I know it's at your fingertips. It's Neil. God, you could have done that a lot more subtly. I'm trying to be professional here.
What?
I was joking. No, it's a joke. I haven't got the name close to hand. I was like, it's Neil. Jesus, do I need a drum roll?
I get it. And then okay. I'm sorry, I don't have the community member's name.
Oh,
your name is Neil. I know. But they adopted a goose named Biscuit.
I have this. I have something for this. I have. Wait there.
Heck yeah. Did I see the Gustarian cake? No, I did not. I saw the puppet though.
Shit.
I like your Goku pants.
You know what?
Dragon Ball Z nerd. Yeah, what's up?
You know what?
Can't hear me.
You know what?
What?
I think.
Can't hear me.
I think what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I think the kid took Biscuit's picture upstairs.
Oh!
We have. I haven't been able to thank people individually. It's just it's amazing, but there's so many things coming through to us, which is wonderful. I just can't. I haven't got the time to thank everybody individually. But I've been meaning to talk about it. We have adopted through the chat. Somebody adopted for us a goose called Biscuit, which now resides in the kid's room. Because the kid actually today, the kid held up the picture of Biscuit and said, "Can I take this?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can totally take it." So I'm pretty sure it's in the kid's room. Because it was down here for ages, and she spied it and made a beeline for it today. I went, "Can I take this?" I was like, "Yeah." So, because she's she digs animals a lot.
Yeah.
So yes, we have a goose called Biscuit. So thank you very much. I did forget to mention that. I've been forgetting to mention that for a while.
No, it's all good. I just
it.
happened to see that the other day. So thank you to those folks.
We sponsored a goose.
That's so.
Which I'm pretty sure means the goose now has to walk like 100 miles or something, waddle 100 miles for charity. We sponsored the goose. And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that goose in training, so I'm starting to wonder about the validity of the goose. The goose is going to bail. I just feel it. Do you know what I mean? The goose is like down the pub with a pint. Yeah. I know. I'm in training. Yeah, that's going really well. What? Honk. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. What? Yeah, no, I'm doing the run. I'm just taking a break. I haven't had a. That's the goose in the pub. I don't know why he's a bit East End as well. Well, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to do the walk. Have you made a donation? Have you? Yeah. No, PayPal, mate. Don't do the bank. PayPal. Yeah, you done it? Great. All right, lovely. No, I'm doing it. I'm just having a pint. I haven't had a pint for 8. I'm in training. That's the goose.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
When I hear Biscuit the goose, it's literally what I envision.
Literally what you thought. Some dirty East End accent of
role of Biscuit the goose.
Yes, Biscuit the goose. All right, name's Biscuit. Nah, no last name. Biscuit of no fixed abode. This is for Pia, who wanted to throw this nice throwback line. This is a gift, Thank you. I won't forget it.
Who's the goose that's on the loose? Biscuit.
Fucking Biscuit. Who's the goose that's on the loose? It's fucking Biscuit, mate.
I go where I please.
I go where I fucking please. Honk, you fucker. I was going to say the C word, but it's a bit much, isn't it? We use the C word. Dude, no, the thing is, here's what you have to understand about East End of London, or South London. The C word is used more commonly sometimes than fuck. So we use the C word a lot.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, it's used with great abandon. Men, women, I'm sure non-binary EastEnders as well. Like everybody uses it. It's like the C word is basically, it's so shocking. It's the only word that shocks people. I'm not going to say it, so I'll get into trouble. But it is.
Yeah, chat. Don't you say it. The bot will
destroy you. Destroy you. Don't say it. But in London, you hear it all the time. You fucking, you just hear it, man. Here you go. So that's for Pia. You fucking. The thing, yeah, that's basically it. That was
yes, the C word is cheese. Yes, yes,
Meg. Cheese. You hear it a lot in Paris. Cheese. Actually, it's fromage, so you actually don't hear it at all. All right, next up is for Katie Ho. Can you please personalise it? Say, Eterna Amantas love us forever until the world falls down. Of course I can. Eterna Amantas love us forever until the world falls down. See that, okay? And that's for Katie. Here you go. Blank. Love
Is that a labyrinth entrance? A reference?
What's that?
Labyrinth? Doesn't Gareth say something like that too?
Say what?
Say the until the world falls down, or isn't that? Or is that a song?
That's a reference from Labyrinth. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
I don't know if it's a direct reference. I don't know if it's a direct reference. Sorry, a direct reference. Holy shit. If it's a direct reference to Labyrinth, but it's definitely echoes Labyrinth. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask Stephen or whether he used that or not. This is for Joshua. Hey, Josh. Hey, Joshy. Hey, Joshy. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh. Do you know? Here's a bit of British vernacularism. Mm-hmm. To josh somebody means to have banter and take the piss out of them. To josh, I'm only joshing. Do you use that in American?
We have that. We do. We say I'm just joshing. Joshing
because it's Old English.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So it comes over from I believe it comes over from Old English. Like we used to use it for a long time ago. Careful. I bite. So I always think that it's like Old American, like East Coast vernacular, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just in common vernacular in American.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's
just joshing.
Origin,
I'm just joshing. Just joshing.
I'm just joshing you. Yeah. Just a prank, bro.
Just a prank, bro. I'm just joshing you, bro. Or something. Here's Josh. This is for Josh. Hi, Josh. And did you know that Trump in English means fart? So there you go. I'm not even kidding. Like President Trump. That's the thing. I don't know if you've ever noticed if any Americans here go over to meet other people and talk about President Trump, there's an ever so slight, imperceptible little smile when you talk to a British person about President Trump. And they might do a little head move of, because you're basically saying, President Fart. Not my fart.
Is it from like Trumpet?
You're not my fart. I didn't vote for you. Not my fart. Not my name, not my fart. So yeah, President Trump means fart. President Trump, President fart. There you go. Quite fitting, I thought. That was basically, we talked about that in Britain quite a lot when he got in. When sadly he got voted in. That was the conversation. It's like they've just now America has President Fart in control. It's just like but of course I don't think it doesn't work in America. Like Trump doesn't mean that to Trump.
The way it's mainly used is like a trump card. Like
to trump somebody. I mean, Trump's made his name.
To trump somebody.
The fucked up thing about Trump is he's made his name in America synonymous with success without actually having success. Like all of his business failed. Like he's not a successful businessman. He's a very good con artist.
No, he bankrupted a casino.
Yeah, he bankrupted a casino. Which in itself is quite an achievement to the point where you kind of think, does that warrant a round of applause? It kind of feels like it does. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. How do you bankrupt a casino? Jeez. That's like I don't think the equivalent. I don't even know if there is an equivalent. That's like getting a drug dealer to kick his addicts or her addicts' habits so that his customers get clean. That's the equivalent, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
In criminal enterprise, it'd be like a drug dealer getting his addicted customers clean. Look, it doesn't make any sense. It's insane. That's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
It'd be impressive if it wasn't so sad.
Oh my god! And the fact is, he's running again. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Honestly, I don't know if I can talk about it because it's upsetting. But
yeah. I'm sorry to bring it up, but I'm still quite flabbergasted. Like why is he not in jail? Everybody else would be in the slammer by now. He'd be in the slammer by now.
America's not okay.
I know America's not okay. He'd be like in the pen. You know what I mean? In like the exercise yard, looking at which gang he should be joining right now. That's what he would be doing right now in any other country. He'd be like, okay, I got to join somebody. What do I do?
There's still time.
There's
still
what happens. Time. My God, yes, there's still time. Fucking hell, amazing. This is for Amber. Easy now, darling. You got this, and I've got you. That's for Amber. And thank you very much. You're very welcome. Astarion got them through I don't know the gender, so got them through hard times. So thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I'm glad it helped. That's awesome to hear that. Next up is for Tony. Hey, Tony. It's for Tony. No fucking message. So you get a fucking goose star, you know? Get a fucking goose star.
Yo,
Hey,
Tone.
Yo, Tone. Ain't got shit for you, man.
I can't hear the name without thinking about The Sopranos.
Hey, Tone. Got a fucking goose here. I ordered a fucking goose. I don't know, but he says he knows you. Well, is he okay? I don't know. He says he knows. How do I do a wise guy Gustarian? Does he have like, you know what? He's got like a fucking suit on, that's why. He's got a fucking suit on. Hey, like an old Italian tie. Hey. Hey. Forget about it.
No, he's a goose that knows a goose. Don't worry about it.
Forget about it. Honk. Hey, Tony, forget about it. Good feathers. Good feathers.
We're approaching Howard the Duck territory.
Wait. I've got it. Good feathers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gustarian in Good Feathers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that took a moment.
Stroke of genius.
I was so happy about that, I forgot to speak properly. I was like, I need to talk. Good Feathers. Oh, dear me.
Am I a clown to you?
Am I a clown? Am I a fucking clown? Do I make you laugh? Am I a clown? Am I a fucking goose? Do I honk? Fucking goose? Well, you're not a goose. You're like, I'm a fucking goose. Where am I? Well, I'm more like a mallard. You're a fucking mallard? I'm a goose? Make you honk? Okay. There you go. That's for Tony. Forget about it. Tony's gonna look at this and go, what the fuck is wrong with him? Doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Oh dear Tony. Whomever you are, Tony, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know Tony's gender, so whomever Tony is, I hope you get the reference. Otherwise, that's going to be really. It's going to leave you very cold. Whoever they are, it's going to leave them very cold. They're like, I don't get it. Maybe I should put on the back. You had to be there.
Yeah. Just do VOD date 2-1-2024.
No, I'm good. It's a lot of work. So next up is for Chelsea. They would like a flirty romantic line. And little happy birthday for whenever that was. I'm going to put happy belated birthday, darling. Birthday, darling. Sorry about that.
Angel, he did do Amber, so yes.
And I'm going to do careful. I bite as a little flirty, romantic-y kind of thing. It's kind of a little flirty. Can be a little romantic if you're saying it in bed, I guess. Careful, I bite, darling. You know. There you go. You know, Chelsea. Yeah. Happy birthday, darling. Careful, I bite. You know, Chelsea. Oh. There you go, and there you are. How are we doing? We've got a few left. We're just going to keep going, and then we'll be wrapping up in about 10-15 minutes. I think was the idea, wasn't it, Blue?
Yeah.
Yes. Next up is for Josh, who are a different Josh, presumably. They wanted a ascended Astarion line, so I might go with we ask before we bite. Isn't that ascended Astarion? Or is that just dirge response?
No, that's dirge.
Oh, it's just dirge. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, my treasure.
Is that a line? Yes, my treasure. Oh, that's what you want, isn't it? To be mine forever. That's definitely is.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it? To be mine forever.
Is this a line? You were already perfect before. It's hard to improve.
Yes, that is a line.
Ooh.
He says...
I'd be like, haha, I know.
He says filofaxing about 20,000 fucking lines in his head. Brrr. Yes, that was definitely one.
Like a Rolodex.
Actually, funnily enough, there's very few that I forget. When somebody goes, said this line, I'm like, did I say that? There's been a couple that I forgot I said, but not many. But there have been a few I've definitely forgotten. Oh yeah, remembered when I heard it. Like, oh shit, yeah, that one. But some of them I can remember very well, very clearly. Like actually doing them. Do you know what I mean? Just how the brain works. Mm-hmm. Okay, so next up is for Ash. Sweet message from Astarion. Something that make me feel loved and happy. Sure thing.
Aww.
Aww. Well, I'm going to do the I love you. I love you. I love this. And I want it all. It would really change the entire sentiment of that speech if you added a now at the end of it. The power of good writing. Now.
Zarian, the answer is yes. Once Neil signs, you do get an email because he clicks a little button on his end and you'll get an email saying that it's been signed within like a minute. It's pretty quick.
Oh, I didn't know that. Before. That's cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Next up is for Dr. Burb. Dr. Burb is a great name. Burb. Hello.
It sounds like bird.
Burb. Hello, my name is Dr. Burb.
Dr. Burb.
Dr. Burb. Dr. Burb. Dr. Burb. Burb. Somebody spelled it correctly.
Burb is the word.
Everybody heard about Dr. Bird. It's like, bird's a word. Everybody knows that bird's a word. Amazing. Fucking love that song. Great. Dr. Burb. No note. So I'm going to do the Gustarian with a stethoscope on. Dr. Gustarian.
Hilarious.
He's holding it. His little feathers. I'm a doctor, Honk. I'm Dr. Honk. I'm Dr. Honk.
This is my associate, Honk.
Doctor. What's your name? Dr. Honk. There you go. Dr. Honk.
Doctor Who?
Well, you know, the weird confession time. So as a child, I didn't realise that it was Doctor Who ? That was the whole point, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't that the point of Doctor Who? Isn't that the point of the name Doctor Who? It's like Doctor Who. That's it, right?
Yeah, because you don't know his name.
You don't know his name.
You're not supposed to know his name.
I haven't seen the originals. Although I've seen one original actually. That's not true. I did see one of the originals, but my feeling is that at some point they started having every now and again they'd seed that line of what's your name? What was his name? Doctor Who, and into like loads of episodes, and they just dropped it because it was stupid.
Yeah, I think people, I know that. I think his name is just the Doctor.
It is
the article is important.
Yeah, the Doctor.
The Doctor. Doctor. Yes.
Yeah.
I see somebody asking, will there be more Lethal Company?
Yes, there will. There will be. Yes, there will be. Next up is for Abby. Very nice note. So I'm something sassy and quirky. Wanted to say you made me love D&D and have a wonderful safe space you provided. You're a wonderful human being. Thank you very much. Thank you. Presuming my humanity there a little bit. That's okay. Presuming I'm human, but thank you. Yeah, no worries. I'm really happy you're happy, Abby. Happy Abby. Sassy and quirky. There's a fun sassy one, isn't there? A lot of sassy ones. Sassy.
Is that a line? Any excuse to get my shirt off, I see?
Yes, there is a line. How about...
what?
I was going to go with, I don't need a reflection to know that this looks fabulous.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And very sassy. Very
sassy.
Scorching Kira. I finally found a Neil Newbon stream. You did.
Hi.
Welcome. Thanks, chat, for hanging out with us. Thank you, mods.
This isn't like the other Neil Newbons. This one's the best.
No, this one's actually AI. He's like, yeah.
That's the AI version. The other one's a shit.
He's an automaton.
I'm not an automaton.
I know, he's so lifelike.
Hey, are you old enough, or did you? I mean, you're knowledgeable enough, I think. Do you remember Max Headroom?
I do. I do.
So good. As a kid, it was just mind blowing. It was mind blowing as a kid. Like this fucking 80s graphics and shit. It was amazing. Like I don't even know how they did it, man. I think they recorded them, used rotoscope over the top of it or something like that, and then just added in super basic computer graphics that probably advanced by that stage. But I remember thinking, like, this is amazing. This is awesome. Didn't really understand what the hell was going on because I was quite young, but still at the same time, it was still pretty fucking cool. Yeah, Max Headroom. Very weird. There was a computer game on the Spectrum, ZX Spectrum, of Max Headroom, and I have no idea. I kind of want to play it. Because you can get emulators.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Dude, I've got emulators for Spectrums because I used to grow up with Spectrums, so I play Spectrum games very occasionally, very rarely. Another great one is Sam Cruz. Sam Cruz is amazing. Sam Cruz was the same people that I think that made Back to School and School Days, and if you haven't played Back to School and School Days, you need to play that, Blue. We need to get you an emulator.
What's it called?
Back to School and School Days. School Days was the first one. Back to School was the sequel. And I'm pretty sure they made another one which was called Sam Cruz. And Sam Cruz is all basically like you play a what do they call private dicks? Like there's another term for them. Like
private eye.
Yeah, but there's no term. Not like a flat foot because that's what private dicks call cops. But there's another term for a private eye investigator. I don't know.
Gumshoe?
A gumshoe. That's it. You play a gumshoe. You play a gumshoe detective who starts off by wrapping up another case, and the first line of the game when you see him like wandering backwards and forwards going tick, 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 in his office is, and so begins the case of the Bulgar Budgie or something like that. It's just really like and you meet, and it's classic sort of like noir popcorn sort of like novels. It's really good. It's so good. It's really good. It's very difficult, but it's very good though. Yeah, I remember being obsessed with it. That was a really fun game. Anyway, yeah. Contact Sam Cruz. That's it. Contact Sam Cruz. That's what it's called.
Oh, right. Wow.
I'm Sam Cruz. Okay, this is for Violet. Loving sassy Astarion line and a doodle. Hurt doodle.
Doodle.
Hurt doodle. When I see you next, I'm going to give you a hurt doodle. Apologies to the entirety of Sweden. A hurt doodle. Sassy.
See, I'm thinking pastry because I think of strudel doodle. I'm thinking of like a strudel.
A strudel heart doodle.
Could someone make a strudel that looks like a heart?
Could you make a strudel heart doodle? Amazing. This is for Violet.
I love how somebody says Sweden forgives you. Thank you for the entirety of the country.
I used to live in Sweden. I like Sweden. I'm all pointy ears, my love, is the line I'm going to give Violet. There you go. It's a sweet one. And the little Justarin. Alright, this is Violet. Okie dokie. I think it's the last one for the evening. This is for Orion.
Yeah.
There's a message from Orion. So, folks, with my work and also the fact I'm going to be at MegaCon Orlando tomorrow. Fuck, it sounds unreasonable, doesn't it? Tomorrow I'm going to be in Orlando. All right.
I know. What time is it for you right now? It's like 9:30 at night.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh boy.
At some point tomorrow I will be in Orlando. Where was I going to go in with this? Oh yeah, because of the work, and then I'm coming back into. I'm doing a shoot immediately. I'm landing and then doing a shoot immediately. Literally the same day. So realistically, I don't think I'll be. And then I've got to do something else as well. I don't think I'll be streaming until next Thursday after this. And then we'll be
So
doing,
in a week.
Yeah, so in a week's time. So we're doing Thursday, then Saturday, Sunday that weekend, and then we'll go back to normal, regular televised viewings. Yeah. So that's the idea, folks. That's for Orion.
Yeah.
A flirtatious, loving compliment is what Orion would like.
Aw.
What
A good
about,
thing to end on.
well, at least you pair for me. What about
Yeah. I forget about that line.
that? Well, at least you pair for me. Alrighty, that's for Orion.
Sunko. Can I mention a stream I'm doing?
Please
Maybe?
please do.
Woo woo.
You
I'll
will.
be streaming just for like an hour or so, hour and a half maybe, on Saturday in the morning,
cool.
Pacific Standard Time on my Twitch. Just so if you ever wonder what the heck I look like,
Yeah.
I'll be
Get
on
in
camera.
Get in there.
I am actually not an actual owl, but
No, it's really disappointing when you meet Blue, because I was really hoping that maybe somebody had crossed like genetics and it was like an owl person. And I was like, dude, Blue's a fucking owl. Oh, no, she's called Blue Owl's Mate. No, dude, she's a fucking owl. Didn't happen. Was ever so slightly disappointing. You're not gonna lie. But you're not actually a 6 foot owl.
not yet. Anyway,
Yeah. Not yet. We're still working on it, man. Still working on it. There's
still
gene
working on
therapies.
it. The science isn't there yet.
The science isn't there yet. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to listen to Orion's message. I'll be right back.
Okay. Blue can shapeshift. I wish, or I'd be an owl bear. That looks so cool. I am not actually the color blue, no. But yeah, you could follow my Twitch or not. I don't know. I'm not your mom. I'll probably. It's not tomorrow. It's gonna be Saturday. Today's my Thursday. I'm in Pacific Standard Time, so 9 a.m. or so Saturday morning.
Cool. That was from
Hello.
Orion.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the nice message from Orion. He left me a very nice message, so thank you very much indeed.
Aw.
All right.
Yay.
All right. Cool. That's it for the L signing. The signing.
Yes, and now we
is
do go
done.
to coffee chat.
Indeed, we shall.
So if you
So
are a tier 3 subscriber,
yes.
head over to the Discord.
So the way that
We
works.
have a stage.
The way that works, folks, is if you're new to tier 3, you head over to the stage. Blue and everybody will direct you. We're going to be doing a 15-20 minute chat one-to-one, which I will be talking about professional questions, while trying to answer professional questions relating to acting, directing, games, my work, but also in general about how to start your journey or how to further your journey or anything like that. None of it's personal questions. I don't answer personal questions, folks. So anything along those lines of professional work stuff is absolutely welcomed. See you all in a second, those that are joining us. And in the meantime, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're going to do a quick raid as well, because we've got an ad break coming up. So let's raid the shit out of somebody. Not entirely sure. See any of our friends on.
Any friends?
Any
Let me look,
friends?
what do I got?
Somebody looks pretty cool. Might raid them if we haven't got anybody else. They look pretty cool.
I don't see any.
All right, let's just try. I don't know if I raided them or not, but they look pretty. So, they're very committed with the whole grey hair thing, which I'm digging a lot of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So look at their party. Fun. Okay, perfect. We're going to go with this person. You don't know who they are. They've got. Oh, they're also very close to their follower goals. So this might push them over. So if you like them, if you like them, then why don't you go and follow them? Because that'll help them with their follower goals. All right, folks. All the best. Thank you very much. See you all in a minute. Those of you that are joining Tier 3, and the rest of you, I'll see some of you in MegaCon maybe, and I'll see the rest of you next week. Yeah. All right. Take it easy.
Yeah.
See you
Thanks,
soon,
everybody.
folks. All the best. Save the raid. Have I done that quickly? Have I done that quickly? Is the raid on?
I don't know.
Can you check?
I don't know. Who do you have the person? I don't know if you did that.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, there it went. There it went. Take a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Take it easy, folks. See you soon. Bye.